I'm going to show you how to take an old deck and make it look like a new deck. Welcome back to our channel, guys. Spring has finally sprung here in southwestern Ontario. It has been a long time coming. We still get an odd cool night, but other than that, it's been warming up, which means it is time to do some yard work. And Lord knows we need some yard work done. First off, we're going to get this deck going. Look at it. It looks like it has seen better days. We're going to use our Radley 3200 PSI power washer. And I've had this thing for probably a couple of years. We'll talk more about that when we get done here, but we're going to wash the deck and hopefully it looks, you're dark. You know better than to do this. And hopefully it looks better than when we started. Let's get going. That is how fast that is. Let me look at the timer here. Where are we? 13 minutes. Now, once all this dries, well, here's the before, as you saw, and the after. So what we have to do now is get some Thompson's water seal, but we can't do that for a couple of days once this dries. Cover it with the Thompson's water seal, and we should be good to go for at least a couple of years. Everything is dry, and here's how it turned out. You like it, Deez? How's it? Hey, is it okay? No? He's a strong, silent type. If you were to go a little closer here, with the nozzle, you would most easy guys, you'd most likely get that right down to this here, but I don't really want to get into a point where we're doing this here with it, and that's rough right there. So, and that's because of the nozzle being too close and too much pressure. But yeah, there it is. What do we have? 13-14 minutes of work, easy peasy. Axel. No? X, here. What do you got? Okay. What do you got? Not you. What are you doing? Axel. Get him, buddy. Get him. That's a bee he's chasing. You'll find out the hard way. That's about the third dog we have here. His name is Reaper. I mentioned him before, but he's fitting in quite well. Reap, come here, buddy. Come here. Atta boy. He's an old timer, this guy. Pushing 68 years old, and there's Mr. Jealous, Diesel. But he's pushing 68 years old, they figure. My ways. Yeah, boy. He likes to hang out, watch the cats walk around the other side of the fence. That's about all he does. He's a good boy. Had a hard life, that guy. So as I mentioned, springtime is here. We've been digging up the garden beds. That one over there is done up as well. Jen was in here the other day. We got, look at the flowers for our strawberries. They're coming in. Won't be long now. We do have planted tomatoes. We do. They're in the house. They're ready to come out here soon. Potatoes. Look at these. These are our potatoes. They're all coming up nice and green. So we're gonna have lots of potatoes in here. I'm not sure what that is. She told me, I can't remember. But we also got some carrots coming up in here. And some more down in here. There's all kinds of things planted in there that I don't quite know what's there because I wasn't here when she put them in. Now, I mentioned this in past videos, guys, but I don't get political on this channel at all. Well, pretty much don't have to. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can all guess where I stand. However, food, which is our garden. Why are we planting all the food? Well, the state of our countries and economies nowadays, you pretty much have to grow your own food, or you're at the mercy of the prices in the grocery stores. It is probably pushing about 86 today, and this old fella's working a little harder than he wants to. But we're adding the dirt to the beds. Now, they didn't need a whole lot of dirt, but over time, you know, each year they lose a little bit of dirt here and there. So we're just kind of topping it up a little bit. Jen's gone to get some beans because beans are going in here. I believe tomatoes and tomatoes are going in there. Just gotta get all the weeds pulled out. I hate pulling weeds. And I've said this before, but this whole thing, the water, the tin roof, all this self-sustainability is my idea. Who does it all? Well, when it comes to the garden, Jenny does the garden, not me. So let's get the rest of the weeds pulled out of there. We'll get it leveled out. We'll add some more dirt, and then it's time to plant our free food. And we'll harp on that till the cows come home, because you've all been to the grocery store and you all know how much the vegetables are there. Wonder if I got room for a couple of cows back here. Maybe no, chickens in the corner.
Absolutely not.
No cows?
I'm good with them, just not here. No.
Imagine picking up that manure. Well, now that I've heated up, we've got all the beds freshened up with new dirt. Jen's got some bush beans planted in here already. Our tomatoes are probably going to come out tomorrow. And some cucumbers are going to come out tomorrow. We're going to get them in the ground. So, I'm going to cut this off here, and I'll see you all in the morning. It has been a few days since this video was first started. We are trying to get this garden planted, but the weather is not cooperating. Our carrots are coming along nicely. Potatoes, well, those are always good. But today I think we're going to plant some zucchini and a couple of unknown plants that she's got. She thinks they're flowers, so we're going to put flowers in amongst the vegetables to try and keep some of the bugs away. We're going to see how well that works. I'm probably going to have to take off here right shortly to go get some worm castings from Farmer Paul for the garden, but we're going to try and get planted what we can. We have had a ton of rain in the past week. We haven't been able to do anything outside, so let's see if we can get this done before it decides it wants to rain again. Made it back from Farmer Paul's. We've got probably 60 or 70 pounds of worm castings. I think rather than just spread it all through the dirt, what we're going to do is we're going to dig our hole where we're going to put our plant, put the worm casting in the bottom, put the plant in, and then put some dirt on it. And that way we can spread it all the way around. When we get everything planted like that, I think I'll go get another bag because he's got plenty of it there. Then we'll put it on each bed. That way we get plenty of nutrients. So I mentioned many videos ago, we took some pepper plants like these ones here, trimmed them all back, kept them in the basement over the winter. Don't eat that, Diesel, please. Anyway, this one looks like it might have survived, so we are going to transplant that into the garden here and see if it actually worked. How many we got? 2 or 3?
We had 3. That's the only one that
we had 3
survived.
Okay, so we had 3. This is the only one that possibly survived, like she said. So we'll get it in the ground and see if it produces.
I just don't want to.
Here, I'll try and hold this so it doesn't touch the dirt. There we go. It's coming. There we go.
Okay. That should be good. Oh,
there we go. Okay.
I know, but it just, I want as much of it to stay.
Come around this side, Jenny. Well, that worked out alright, I think.
Should be good.
So again, this was a full-grown pepper plant last year, produced peppers, trimmed back, put it in a 5-gallon pail, and kept downstairs in the basement in the dark all winter one of 3 survived. So we'll see what that one there does. Show you what's going on over here. We just had to yell at the dogs because they're jumping in here, so we had to put these in here as well. Look what we got going on. 2 days ago she planted that. Those are peas right there and right over there. These are our beans. Look at the beans coming up already. That's only been a couple of days, 3 days. Look at that. Alright. So they're coming up rather quick. I say 2-3 days. I mean, it's probably more like a week. It's been that long since we've been out here to be able to do anything because of the rain. So Axel chasing a butterfly like you're going to catch it. So we got a few more things to put in the garden. I think she's going to put some peppers, maybe some cucumbers. I'm not sure about the tomatoes, but let's get a look at these worm castings. That is some nice, dark, rich soil right there. Big thanks to Farmer Paul for calling me to see if I wanted some. These ones here, there's some flowers and I think maybe cucumbers in there. Actually, I just lied to you. Zucchini. So the next batch to go in the ground is we got 1 pepper plant and the rest are cucumbers. So we're going to dig the hole out, then we're going to grab a scoop of the worm
Barf.
excrement and we'll put it in the bottom and then we're going to fill it back up. When it's all said and done and we got everything planted, whatever worm excrement we got left, we'll just spread on the top of all the garden beds. There we go. That should be enough, or you want a little more?
And all her stuff, like, I mean, and she has an indoor greenhouse, like things set up with the lights and stuff.
Yeah.
Not a greenhouse, it's not enclosed, but she has all the lights with shelving and stuff and whatever. And she has hers all in like these red cups.
Like a solo cup?
A little bit bigger than the yellow ones that we had planted ours in there. But yeah, and you should, her peppers were like this big already before she even put them in the ground.
So there was a smaller set of leaves on the bottom right down there. We just buried them up to that set of leaves. So over here next to the roses, as you can see all the rose petals in here, they're not going to hurt anything. This is where all the cucumbers are going to go. Same method, we're going to dig the hole, put some worm casings in there, and then we're going to plant the plant.
No views if I do it anyhow, so I guess.
I'm recording here. Are we just going up to the bottom leaf? Set of leaves?
No, just trying to
So it'll kind
put
of
enough
stand
so
up on
it'll
its own.
stay up on its own. Just...
So we're going to get these 5 here planted in here. And I think we got some more to go on this side here. So this should be nothing but cucumbers. Again, this is about saving money at the grocery store. I did mention it earlier. Just have a look at the prices when you go in there. Not to mention the convenience of walking out your back door and here's your food. Anyway, we're going to get this here done. And I'm probably going to call the video there. And I hope this video was able to help some of you out. Grow your own food. That's what it's all about. See you in the next one. Later.
This is a little guy.
We just got to keep the rabbits and the dogs out of it now.
Well, I'm gonna have to get stuff for the sides.